Hello, everyone. Today, we're visiting Longhu Ancient Village, a historic hamlet with a 900-year history, covering about 1.5 square kilometers. It is one of the best preserved and culturally rich ancient settlements in the Chaoshan plain. The village is a long strip, about 1.5 kilometers north-south and 500 meters east-west, with neat stone-paved lanes, flanked by ancient houses, ancestral halls, mansion, study rooms, and temples. Over the past 100 years, these ancient buildings have fallen into disrepair and gradually deteriorate. This is the Huang Ancestral Hall, which once served as an activity center for the elderly. This is Upper Ancestral Hall, built by Huang Yu, a wealthy merchant of the Qing dynasty, for his mother. It is the only ancestral shrine dedicated to women in the whole country. This is Wenhan Mansion, built in the Ming Dynasty. It was a grand mansion for learned locals. Here is Dongchu Master Shrine, a memorial shrine built to worship a respected teacher. Here is Yingge Ancestral Shrine, constructed in the Qing Dynasty. The Jingshi Residence, originally the mansion of Liu Zixing, the governor of Fujian in the Ming Dynasty, rebuilt in the early Republican era by his descendant. Mingding Mansion, a time-honored residence for ancient scholars passing imperial classics exams. Every ancestral hall is decorated with exquisite stone carvings and murals at its entrance. Here is the sixth Ancestor Shrine. This shrine was erected by later generations of the Xu clan to honor their sixth ancestor, a virtuous forefather who laid the foundation for the clan's prosperity here. For centuries, locals held regular ancestor worship ceremonies inside to inherit family ethics. This Dunlong Hall is the main hall where ancestral spirit tablets are enshrined and ancestor worship rituals are held. In recent decades, Longhu has experienced a remarkable revival, emerging as a top cultural tourism destination. Today, local government and communities focus on heritage conservation and sustainable tourism. Ancient buildings are restored, while tea houses, intangible cultural heritage workshops, and homestays are introduced to enrich visitor experiences. This shop sells handicrafts, including hats, handcrafted fans, bamboo flower baskets, and Chaozhou leather drums. The shop owners, an elderly couple, who warmly introduce all the goods in the store. Many shops sell local Chaoshan specialties, such as tea and the three treasures of Chaozhou. The weather is extremely hot, so there are very few customers. These are purple clay tea sets, which also serve as fine works of art. This is a coffee shop named by an ancient path. These are Longhu's most famous specialty pastries and cakes, with a great variety. This shop sells handmade beef sauce. This store features vintage decor, reminiscent of China's Mao Zedong period. This is an art studio filled with calligraphy works, a guillotine, guitars, and various antiques. Many tourists take photos in front of this Chaozhou tourism poster.
这是什么？咖喱干？
那葱嘅檸檬。
檸檬。
係。
哦。
一落廣州啊，有幾日？有落韓國。
即係咪從保證能嚟照本地嘅特sản？
本地嘅特產。那啲嚟睇下。
究竟能住嗰呢定？
我成日鎖頭。
就是啊，咩？究竟能住一定，即係咪從保證嚟照省噃？
係。
大家好，我是来自我们龙湖古寨土生土长的农家人。然后呢，我在我们本地这边呢开了一家三宝店。那先讲起我们的龙湖古寨吧。我们在现在呢有1000多年的历史，然后这里的风土人情啊，还有我们的宗祠都是特别多的。
大家好，我是杨嘉欣，就是来自于河南安阳，一直的话就是非常喜欢传统文化，有幸跟随我的恩师王献东老师，一直学习古琴。偶然间就是和朋友在聊到这个潮州，龙湖古寨这边，感觉龙湖古寨这边文化氛围的话，非常的就是浓厚。
This is an ancient residence built in the Song Dynasty with a history of 900 years, and admission is free. Stepping into the ancient residence, you'll see deep courtyards that now operate as a tea house. However, the facilities are far too shabby, and there are barely any customers. This is a tea lounge converted from an old house. After renovation, it exudes an antique and elegant charm. This is Jinxi Mansion, features classic Chaozhou wooden carvings. It honors ancient successful imperial exam scholars and welcomes free visits full of traditional charm. Many wood carvings and root carving artworks are displayed inside. It also operates as a tea house now. The shop owner keeps playing music to attract customers. This courtyard features the typical architectural style of Chaoshan, well lit and well ventilated. This magnificent mansion belongs to my friend, and I often come here to sing and drink tea. His brother runs a factory outside and is very wealthy. The mansion features deep courtyards, a spacious area, and numerous buildings. Usually only my friend stays here, and friends often gather at this place. There are more than 100 Ancestral Halls in Longhu Ancient Village, among which the Huang Ancestral Hall and the Lin Ancestral Hall are the most representative ones. Huang Ancestral Hall is one of the most prominent and well-preserved ancestral halls in Longhu Ancient Village. They have fully documented the Huang genealogy and family history. Built during the Hongwu period of the Ming Dynasty, it has a history of over 650 years. It was built by the Huang clan to honor ancestors and promote filial piety, embodying the Chaoshan spirit of respecting ancestors and valuing family. The Grand Hall, named Yuanyi Hall, is the place where ancestral spirit tablets are enshrined and ancestral worship rituals are held. Portraits of ancestors hang on the walls, and couplets praising forefathers are carved on the pillars. The entire building repeats the style of the Ming and Tang dynasties, with grey brick walls, tiled roofs, and elegant ridges decorated with porcelain inlay, a unique Chaoshan intangible cultural heritage. A clan council has been established here nowadays, which organizes regular fellowship events to closely connect clan relatives from all over the world. This is the Lin Clan Ancestral Hall. As a Guangdong Provincial Sexual Relic Protection Unit, it stands as a landmark of Chaoshan clan architecture and a masterpiece of traditional craftsmanship. Facing west, the hall follows a three-entry, two-corridor layout, covering about 690 square meters. This is the middle hall. It features intricate gold-painted wood carvings of flowers, birds, and legendary figures, plus a restored 8 trigrams diagram and seal characters on the beams. The wall displays core Confucian values: propriety, righteousness, fraternal respect, and trustworthiness. Horizontal inscribed boards hang overhead, bearing titles of Jingshi, Juren, and Wenkui, which showcase the splendid academic achievements of ancestors in the imperial civil examinations. The rear hall, Yangtze Hall, serves as the core of the Ancestral Hall, where ancestral spirit tablets are enshrined and ancestral worship ceremonies are held. On the wall hang core Confucian virtues: loyalty, filial piety, integrity, and incorruptibility. Now fully restored and open to visitors, Lin's Ancestral Hall is a key attraction in Longhu Ancient Village. The hall embodies the Chaoshan spirit of respecting ancestors, valuing education, and honoring virtues. Every year during the Qingming festival, rituals of ancestor worship are held at each ancestral hall. The elders kneel down before the ancestors and recite sacrificial orations. Besides ancestor worship, there is also belief in local gods across Chaoshan region, such as Emperor Zhantian. There is also Lord Food, god of blessings and fortune. The Tianhou Temple stands at the northern end of the main street with a history of 250 years. The main deity is Tianhou Temple, patron goddess of seafarers, accompanied by other deities, making it an important center of maritime belief in coastal Chaoshan. Every year, on Mazu's birthday, grand sacrifices, processions, and Yingge dance performances are held, attracting clansmen from home and abroad, strengthening deep clan and cultural identity. Besides ancient architectures and tourism business opportunities, Longhu Ancient Village holds grand folk activities on the 16th day of the first lunar month every year. On this day, all deities from temples across the ancient village are respectfully carried to the village square to receive worship from locals. People donate money enthusiastically to raise funds for folk activities. The entire ancient village, inside and out, is decorated with lanterns, taking on brand new look to welcome the deities. Every ancestral hall will be open to welcome the arrival of the deities. Everyone gets a day off to watch the folk activities on this day. They present flowers and offering to the deities, light incense and candles, and pray for divine blessings. Longhu Ancient Village holds grand god praise every lunar January 16th. Local worshipped deities into Mazu, Guangong, and the twin loyal saints, all embodying core Confucian virtues of benevolence, righteousness, loyalty, and bravery. The parade unites all clans. It strengthens neighborhood bonds, passes down Confucian ethics to younger generations, and preserves unique Chaoshan folk culture. Rooted in ancient moral wisdom, the event keeps the village's harmonious, benevolent spirit alive year after year. It inherits traditional moral teachings. Mazu symbolizes kindness and protection for all. Guangong stands for integrity and faith. The twin, loyal saints, represent dedication to people. This is Chaoshan Yingge dance, performed by the energetic youth team from Longhu Ancient Village. Besides deity parades and ancestor worship, tomb sweeping is another vital folk custom among villagers in this ancient walled village. Every year, on the winter solstice, the Li clan holds tomb sweeping rituals for their ancestors who lived 600 years ago. Young people beat gongs and drums to create a grand and festive atmosphere. The elders wear traditional long robes and offer solemn sacrifices to their ancestors. The ancestors' tombs are well renovated each year to stay pristine, symbolizing the enduring prosperity of the clan. Ancestral halls, ancestor worship, and tomb sweeping are vital components of clan culture. They bind clan members together and strengthen the cohesion of the lineage. Some people may ask, now that we have entered a modern society, do we still need to preserve these traditional cultures? As I mentioned before, Longhu Ancient Village has a history of 900 years. How has it been well preserved for such a long time, relying solely on civilian efforts? In my opinion, the reason lies in the local folk deity beliefs and clan culture of the Chaoshan people. Local folk deity beliefs carry forward Confucian thought, teaching people the moral principles of benevolence, righteousness, loyalty, and courage. Meanwhile, clan culture integrates every individual into a collective, making people realize that their actions represent their entire family. He learns to be grateful to ancestors, respect his parents, and treat others with kindness. When they succeed, they give back to the clan. When they fall on hard times, they will never be abandoned. Therefore, talented people have emerged in large numbers in this ancient village for hundreds of years, and the local society has remained peaceful and stable. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section.